And we're live. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is RalphThing, and yeah, this is another Genshin Impact
Wanna come over for tea?
live stream. So yeah, last time we explored some parts of Sumeru City. Not exactly Sumeru City, but the forest part. And little did I know that was actually the start of the Archon quest. And along the way we met Tighnari and Collei, new characters from version 3.0. So now we will resume and focus on the Archon quest, the main quest. So this is chapter 3, Through Mists of Smoke and Forests Dark, Act 1. The Trail of the God of Wisdom. So we need to go to Sumeru City, because why not? So we need to go here, and yeah, let me just go to Discord real quick to share that I'm live. Alrighty, I don't even have the link to my live stream. Lol. So okay, so if you go to my channel, okay, I think I got it. I really love the music. Love the music to Sumeru, by the way. Do you guys like the music of this new patch? Let me know in the comment section below if you do, and if you like the music, then maybe you could specify which, like, do you like the battle themes or just the forest part? Maybe there's a different music when we arrive to the city.
Toodaloo.
So let's see. Version 3.0 Archon quest.
One client, two clients, three clients.
Alrighty, so really excited. A lot of new plants, new NPCs. What is this? It's a rare plant. I think it's the first time I saw that kind of plant, and there's only one. And yeah, why am I even grabbing it? So the NPC should be around here somewhere. And we will now go. Oh, there's another flower. I don't know how to pronounce this, but there are actually more. Padicera. Okay. Oh, here we go. Cutscene. Why is the girl jumping up and down?
City.
She seems very excited.
We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tighnari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are
nice.
your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Oh wow. Oh, that is cool.
Whoa.
It's like
Just
a
now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
awesome.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Collei was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her.
Huh?
Huh? Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Huh? The same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
What should we ask? Maybe think Greater Lord Gurkha Devata. Because they are kinda, related, right? The previous and the former. I mean, the former and the current.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed
The
all
previous
of a
and the
sudden.
present.
It feels
Well,
like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
think Lesser Lord Kusanali. I see. So, still no luck. Maybe the first one then.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
So let's think the last one. Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question?
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher
Oh, what
that
happened?
Tighnari recommended.
What just happened?
He's from
Lol.
Sumeru and even has a position
That was
in the
weird.
Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Okay. One thing is certain.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
I just have to say that Inazuma is definitely way different than Sumeru City. Sumeru is the people are welcoming. You don't have to go through these, you know, like protocols, like you can freely enter the city without fear, and there's like no time, you know, no, it's not time sensitive, like your visit, the duration of your visit is not limited. So if you're a tourist or if you're traveling, then Sumeru city is definitely, you know, more homey, more welcoming.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tighnari sent us here and...
What? Tighnari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you've misunderstood us.
Here! This is a letter from Tighnari!
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tighnari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself?
Of course.
This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
That is so cool. It's like something that Aloy
Sorry, the
would
Akasha
wear,
didn't
I
respond
think,
to my query.
in Horizon Zero
What?
Dawn and
You
Horizon
too?
Forbidden West games.
What about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Surasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
But then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tighnari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So my area of expertise.
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Well,
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
no, there's still one other person we know. Who?
Huh? Like who?
Oh, Ad Astra Abyssosk. Of course. How could we
you're
forget
right.
about Catherine?
Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
I was really hoping that the Catherines in each like region would wear something different that's, you know, apt, or something that would reflect where they are. So yeah, but so far all the Catherines have been wearing the same thing. It is also like, I think I also echo most of the opinions of many, you know, many players, that the main character's outfit should also change for each region, not just change in color. Maybe in the future.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
I don't think that's...
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Is that really something that she can help with?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant
Oh,
information in the
As
Akasha.
expected.
I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
But why did it, suddenly
Another dead
zoomed
end.
in on that,
Well,
incense?
If
Is that an
Catherine
incense?
can't help us,
That's
then
kind of
we really
sus.
don't know
So
anyone
maybe
else
that
to
it has
ask
something to do
now.
with that incense.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
Phew.
In Sumeru, the Adventurous Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Oh, thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to our exploits
Off
too.
to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Ad Astra.
Nothing to see here, and the incense is, yeah, can't interact with it, so let's proceed. Okay, let's go to teleport waypoint. Can we go through here?
Go!
Oh, that's a nice looking building. I think we're almost there. Need to go all the way up. Oh, we have some flowers over here. Yeah, I think the teleport waypoint is over here. So I'm gonna climb here. Oh no, I don't think we can do it. Oh, we can if we go through here. Alright. Where is it though? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's above this building. Yikes. Okay, so we need to go through here. Why do they have to make it so difficult for us? Okay, we'll just have to go through here. And all the way up here. There we go. Yay, 5 primo gems. And I think this is where we need to go. Is it? Oh, it's the academia. So it's actually over here. This is the yellow part. I think it's here. Treasure Street.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
Thank you for the
It's nice to meet you, Asfand.
nice
We'd
welcome.
like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait,
Why
seriously?
is she that
That's it?
hard to find?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I feel like the former
And
Archon
Eremites,
is
she was the
more
one who
highly
founded
regarded.
Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali
I
just
see, so
happened to
that's their
inherit her
perception.
legacy.
Maybe
Because
they
of the
didn't.
Academia's influence, most
give
citizens
Lesser
are
Lord
more
Kusanali a
familiar
chance
with
to-
Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem.
Yeah.
Not to mention that Lesser
Kinda
Lord
unfair.
Kusanali never makes an appearance.
Oh, that makes
And
sense.
the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god.
I wonder
that
why
exists.
she's so
And that's all.
elusive. Maybe she's just a
Really?
recluse.
Aw. After
Or she's
hearing
shy,
all
you
of
know?
that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, I mean, it's not her fault that she inherited
But
being
who
the Archon.
knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
After leaving the Citadel of Ragzar, you question several people in Sumeru City. And I'm sure they aren't much of,
Seems
help.
Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's
Oh
faithful
wow,
followers.
finally someone who
Whoa,
cares about
really?
Lesser Lord
Then
Kusanali.
do you know
What
how
are
we
the
can meet with
odds
her?
I'm afraid I can't help
that we
you
just
with that.
randomly bumped
But your
into her?
conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you tell us the legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, Since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Who are those sussy guys?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Whoa. And she knows about them, huh?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
Yeah, I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? Ugh, this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now! Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Why are they looking
Did
for
she
her?
have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, why are they looking for Dunyarzad? Oh, this is the crafting table. Crafting bench, I mean. I think we have enough condensed resin. And this is where we forge stuff. Huh. What are these? Oh yeah, I just remembered that we could actually craft new weapons, right? In Sumeru. In this app, in this patch, in this update. So why are you climbing Hotel? So I'm wondering if the weapons are any good, and if some of them are good. Which one? Oh, I don't want to buy weapons. I want to forge one. Where are they? They are not yet unlocked. I think, yeah, similar to the Inazuma like weapons. I think we need to do some quests, world quests. Yeah, maybe we can speak with them.
Strange. Where'd she go?
There's no way we can return to the Master and Mistress empty-handed.
Why are they looking for her? And now we can't find her. Oh, she's here. Nice hiding spot.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still... Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Why are they looking for her? Maybe she contains very important information. I mean, she knows something and they want to silence her or something. Okay, maybe that's too dark. Maybe they need information from her. Information that she doesn't want to give.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dehya.
Oh, Dehya. So that's how you pronounce your name. I thought it's Dehya. New character, you guys. Upcoming 5-star Pyro Claymore. She's so cool.
My lady, who are these
She's
two?
a cat. She's a cat.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
Calm down, Paimon.
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
Well, you are doing a really not so good job. I mean, you just left her out there with all those people looking for her. What kind of bodyguard are you?
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this.
So she's
I like
part
Mora,
of the group.
but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Oh, Dunyarzad. Or Dunyarzad. Dunyarzad. Are you alright? Can't believe I messed up her name.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure, after you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Rest in a tavern for a while. So this is their tavern, huh? Oh, it's Jafar. Where's Aladdin? Got milk.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
So we're gonna pay for that. No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order. Or yeah, let's just...
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will settle for
are
something
kinda.
ordinary.
We are kind of...
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
That looks good.
They look kind of burnt.
Wow.
And dry.
So choosy,
Paimon will
Paimon.
pass.
Picky Paimon now, that's a first.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Lol. After ordering, you continue chatting with Dunyazard about Lesser Lord.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and
the
almost
food
nobody
looks so
was
good.
interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have
Oh,
to
that's
cry.
definitely the voice of Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Me. I wonder what she's gonna wish for.
Can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
Oh.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
So it was Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Yeah. It's not like she's not doing
Just
anything.
remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day. But I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the
Oh,
estate?
Nilou, the water.
Yes,
Five-star
that's her.
water. I mean, Hydro
I
character.
saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look
She
on
has
her
a
face.
cool design.
It seemed like she was
I wanna
hiding
wish
something
for
in
her.
her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had
She's
Nilou
a
sell one of my
dancer.
skirts.
What's not to like?
I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also come along?
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yay, we're gonna meet Nilou. I'm torn between wishing for her and Sino. Sino, right? That's how you pronounce it. I heard they're gonna be in the same version. Their banners will be consecutive, and they'll be, yeah. It's like we have to choose just one of them as a free-to-play player. We can't, or maybe we can save enough primo gems for both. I don't know. I'm also wondering, maybe I should just skip Nilou and go for Kokomi, which is the upcoming banner next to this one. Kokomi is really good, like she can heal and she's a great hydro applicator, so. But if Sino comes first, then Kokomi and Sino would be consecutive, so I don't know. I'm so confused. Why am I confused about which to wish for? Oh man, I can't wait to meet Nilou. Let's see our first meeting with this new character. Hopefully there are no more people looking for... Oh, there she is.
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sub-Zero's festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zero's festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilou, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She's gonna be dancing, of course.
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros, the most important performance at the Sub-Zeros festival.
We can't wait to see her perform.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zeros festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Oh, that sounds somewhat bittersweet.
Huh? Really? Oh, you probably mean because all the gods in this story are no longer alive. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilou, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered parisaras around the stage.
It makes me wonder though, like, why wasn't Dunyarzad granted or given like a vision from Lesser Lord Kusanali?
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real parisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth parisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real parisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zeros festival? Will you two be coming?
Of
All of
course.
Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You sure it's not because you want in on the fun? Or you sure it's not because you want to watch Nilou dance?
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zeros festival together?
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Walk around the Grand Bazaar. Hello, doggo.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny?
Well,
Are you an outlander? Did you know that
I guess
the
this is
Sabzeruz
why we
festival
don't
is about to
switch
happen?
clothes.
There'll be loads of
So we're
fun
gonna
things to do
stand
at
out.
the festival. The best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Okay, that's one down, 4 more to go. Next is Srimati.
Dancing at the Sabzeruz festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Aw.
As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the goddess of flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations.
Of course. I mean, both
for
of
her
them are
too.
gods, right?
The Sabzeruz
Why do
festival has
people
been
need to
losing its
choose?
appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
I bet she did. Okay, Dehya is one.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of.
Why? Why is dancing
and
looked down
the perfume
upon?
sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
So those people looking for Dunyazad were actually just part of Dehya's team, you know? They're just trying to protect her by looking for her, and they wanted to bring her home. I mean, Dehya has a really cool design, I must say. But I don't know, I mean, my initial thoughts... I mean, forgive me for Dehya fans. Yeah, forgive me, but I think she looks more like a 4-star than a 5-star. But I think her personality, I don't know. She doesn't really look like a 5-star to me. Maybe it's the details. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if you disagree or agree,
there's a buzz around the
and why.
festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
So the academia doesn't like arts. In a nutshell, they hate arts. And the last one is, of course, Dunyazad and Nilou. I want to speak with Nilou.
Nilou, your outfit
Oh,
looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company.
Nilou's design, on the other hand, I like. She looks like a 5-star
Did you
in...
know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes,
I
but
love
props too?
I want to wish for her.
I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyazad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
Oh, cutscene.
Hey, is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Catherine,
It
what?
looks like Catherine.
That's kind of weird seeing her, you know, just strolling around. Is she okay?
Huh. Come to think of it,
Exactly.
her behind the
This is
counter
the
at
first time we've
Adventurers
seen
Guild.
her like
This is
walking
the
around.
first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine.
At least she knows when to have a break. I mean,
Oh,
very
hey,
important.
It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual.
She does.
Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra
Hello.
Adisosk.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Yeah, are you also a fan of the Sub-Zero's festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
See you.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to
Oh,
help
that's
you.
so thoughtful of
Well,
her.
I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilou's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dehya.
Okay, so we need to go over. Let's check the map. Maybe we can. Oh, we can teleport. And we just go down a little bit.
Go. Phew.
What is this? Okay.
Huh?
And then go down and.
Phew.
Okay, we will now resume. Meet up with Dehya over here.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't
to
for
know.
you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
Oh.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Yep, That's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Ugh, listen, you two.
Well,
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
okay. I wonder who this person is.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
Oh, hello, SB Gamer. Yeah, I'm good. I just met Dehya and Nilou, new characters, so yeah, really excited. What about you? Give me Welkin. Well, I hope I have a lot of Welkin so that I can give them up, give them to all you guys. But yeah, I plan to have, to host another giveaway. Maybe when the Sino or Nilou banner, arrives, that's the time that I'm gonna have another Welkin giveaway.
Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy
What about you? How
to
are
pick
you?
up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river.
Oh yeah, I think it's normal to feel lazy, especially during early on the week, like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, but Thursdays and Fridays and the weekend, and that's the energy level would just suddenly rise up, so I totally understand.
The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Just lazy to do the
Population's
event.
Also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
I mean, so far, I think the only problem with the whole Archon quest is it's too long. But even though it's long, I wouldn't say it's boring. I didn't feel bored. I mean, I didn't feel like I was, I'm enjoying it so far, and it's not boring at all. So even though it's long, at least I'm having fun. So maybe constructive criticism for Hoyoverse is just to cut down the length a little bit so that it wouldn't feel like a chore. And yeah, we wouldn't feel lazy,
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Huh? Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City. There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming
Scarlet
a real
King?
headache
Who's
for
the
Chief
Scarlet
and the
King?
others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return.
You know what? That is actually a good suggestion, SB Gamer. The length is not really a problem if, you know, there's no time limit, but the thing is, there's a time limit, so that's why we have to do all these stuff in such a short span of time. And some of us, I mean, not all of us can, you know, have the time. Some need to focus on their studies, some have work. So yeah, I think the time limit is more of an issue than the length.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfond.
Yeah, I'm wondering, SB Gamer, are you wishing for Dehya? Do you like her design, or are you wishing for Nilou? I mean, if you could wish for any, like, new character from Sumeru, who would it be and why?
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Don't worry, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Yeah, I can't wait for this festival. I think Nilou will be there definitely to perform.
It's been a while since I visited the Citadel of Regzar. I'll catch up with Chief for a bit before I head back myself. He really did a lot for me in the past. Remember, to get to Port Ormos, just follow the river south from Sumeru City's port. Just be sure to take care of yourselves out there. We'll meet again at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Alright, sounds good. Let me check the quest real quick. So this is still Act 1 of Chapter 3. What a very long act. Still the first act. So go to Port Ormos. Hopefully we've already unlocked the teleport waypoint there. Oh wow, it's way too south. It's really far, huh? You know what? I think I'm gonna resume this at some other time. Like, yeah. And for now, I mean, I need to have dinner anyway, and I need to prepare for work. So, let me check my achievements. What did we achieve today? Wow, 5 Primo Gems. Let's go. Going for Kokomi or other dinner because, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm actually really confused. I mean, I want both Sino and Nilou, but I heard that they will be in the same patch, so the banners will be consecutive. So I was like, maybe I could just go for Kokomi and skip Nilou. And, you know, just wish for Sino. That way I would have 1 Hydro and 1 Electro. And I will just wait for Nilou's rerun. But then, when I thought about it, I realized that Kokomi's banner might come after, I mean before Sino, so it would still be consecutive. I don't know. So yeah, the problems of a free to play player. So yeah, oh, why did I check the map? Yeah, to remind ourselves how far we needed to go. And yeah, let's just go to the events real quick. So this one, oh, we can now, yeah, we finished the prerequisite quest and we have 20 days left for this, so I can just do this. Yay. And also, I think Lost Riches is more time sensitive, 11 days left, so for the green Sealy, I must Oh, yeah, if only we are rich SB Gamer, then we would definitely spend more money, right? And wish for all the characters and all the weapons. But yeah, hopefully we get lucky in our, wishes. And yeah, as I said before, I will be hosting my next welcome giveaway on the next version patch, version 3.1 for Sino and Nilou. So be sure to stay tuned for that. For now, let's see. Yeah, for now, that is it for this live stream. It's really great to meet the new characters, specifically Dehya and Nilou, and I can't wait to meet the other, Sumeru characters. Let me know in the comment section below. Who are you planning to who are you planning to wish for in the next versions? Like, which Sumeru characters are you most hyped about and why? And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I want to give a huge shout out to SB Gamer. Yeah, really appreciate it. You dropping by chat and, checking out my stream, saying hi. So yes. Oh, you have 3k primos and 24 pity. Oh, let me check mine. How many primo gems do I have? I only have 6,800 primo gems and 10 intertwined fates. But for the standard banner, I have 100 acquaint fates. So I'm really looking forward to Tighnari joining, so that I'm gonna make some wishing for this. And for my pity, let me check my pity. I don't think I have pity. I think I just wished for Kazuha and I stopped wishing. Oh, wow. Oh, there we go. So Kazuha and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 pity. 7 pity. Lol.
Silly Billy Hilly Girl.
Alright, so yeah, I will be wishing soon. I'm still thinking about whether I would wish for Kokomi or Nilou or Sino, but one thing's for sure, I'm gonna wish for one of them. Alrighty. Thank you so much, you guys. And yeah, I'll see you next time. And stay tuned for my next Welcome Moon giveaway. Bye.